Obviously, Scott Ardale puts his lineup in first. Let's get the big lineup out there. And there's Barron. So what Jim Montgomery do? Well, he counters with Radek Faksa. So we got all the heavyweights on for the first shift.
Morrissey and DeMello, wrist shot blocked in front, and it's Nikolai Ehlers moving into Morrissey. Another wrister. Ehlers rebound. Binnington, a big stop. And finally, the puck is sent down the ice.
And here's a shot and a rebound. Unfortunately,
the Jets switching it up, as are the Blues. Here comes Justin Falk entering the zone, putting on the brakes. He feeds the puck ahead. Snuggerud to Thomas. Broberg, a blast, and they score!
And you see Connor Hellebuyck is saying he was interfered with, but the referee was right there, and he's saying it was Dylan Sandberg.
Let's take a look at it here.
Knuckler gets underneath it, and here comes the R.A. Dickey. And the referee pointed at Dylan Sandberg, like Sandberg pushed Buchnevich into Connor Hellebuyck. And Hellebuck's looking right at the referee right away. As you can see, Buchnevich is there, but...
And the Blues have control. It's Parayko to Fowler. Fowler sending it to Thomas to Buchnevich, and Hellebuyck out to challenge. He makes the save. Puck played to the wall by Morrissey.
Here's a save on Buchnevich. Good stop.
Taking the puck back to Zach Bolduc. Pavel Buchnevich now to the blue line. Cam Fowler and Robert Thomas. A pass through. Buchnevich takes it near the net. Somehow it stays out. The Jets.
It's just fodder for each. Whoever loses, you better watch what you say.
Coach is making it spicy off the ice. Those post-game conferences now becoming must-see TV in this series. Broberg and the tip in front from Sundqvist, but he couldn't put it home. Quick start here for the Blues. Another stop from Hellebuyck as Sandberg now has possession. Pion guides the puck up the ice. All of a sudden it's Barron, and he scores! Morgan Barron.
Ouch.
NHL Situation Room in Toronto having a look at it too.
I hate to say it, but I think this one is pretty straightforward.
Morgan Barron looks on.
They're showing it on the Jumbotron. That's the reaction. And you can see Mason Appleton clearly over the blue line.
The play was offside.
So Barron's first career playoff goal has been canceled. St. Louis sticking with that one-goal edge. Connor takes it, dishes back. Ehlers with it, down low. Velarde, a backhand shot. What a fabulous save from Jordan Binnington.
In tight. Tip in. Velarde throws it across. Binnington sticks out the left leg, and because Kyle Connor kind of directs it back the other way. He's on his backhand, so he can't pick the open part. Just directs it to the net, and Binnington's able to get the pad down in the middle of the net to make the save. And if they wanted to decrease it, fine.
Off the draw, the Jets with possession. Morrissey. He feeds Kyle Connor down low. Perfetti. Look to move it, and he's trying to jam it home. The Jets score! Cole Perfetti celebrating. And it is Cole Perfetti's first career playoff goal that has evened everything up here in Game 6.
Ehlers back in there, and Kyle Connor and a little more offensive talent. They get a bounce off a skate, and you can see Jordan Binnington's going for the pass. And when that pass hits the skate, Binnington's gone by it. Here's Connor. He's trying to throw the pass, and look at Binnington. He's gone, and all he can do is just stretch out that left leg, and he can't get to it. Puck's up in the air. He gets a piece up to start with, and in comes Cole Perfetti. Puck in the air. Well, that's Gabe Velarde.
To an open Morrissey, and now Josh Morrissey accelerates, and he flips it. Up down by Falk. Faksa and Broberg. Broberg now coming with speed. Toropchenko near the net, pass in front, they score! The go-ahead goal, it's Walker's third of the playoffs, 2-1 for St. Louis.
Defenseman buddy Kevin Bieksa won't like this one. Here's Broberg, goes wide, DeMello goes behind, and there's Morrissey, and nobody comes to take Walker in front. That's where the goal's going to be scored from. And look at DeMello, he keeps going. Broberg gives him the little shuffle, goes back against the grain, and DeMello doesn't take his man, and that allows Broberg just to feed it out in front.
Moving up the ice, rifled in, right on target. Binnington waits patiently, and now Suter, and it's tipped to Braden Shen, one-on-one with Pion. He scores!
Scott Arniel talked about Binnington handling the puck, and they wanted to keep the puck away from him. There's Binnington off the chest. Wait. Nice little pass. Here's the long pass. Tip. Binnington's not going to get an assist, but that's not a great goal, and you can see Connor Hellebuyck's reaction. Braden Shen takes the shot, goes right through Connor Hellebuyck. He's in good position, but it goes through him. You can see over the pad, under the arm.
Toropchenko making his way up the ice. Toropchenko almost got to the puck. Hellebuyck forced to make a stop, and he played the puck behind, and now it's Parayko. The Blues on the attack again. Fowler scores!
Well, traffic in front again. Entry. Good save by Hellebuyck on Walker in tight. And here's Fowler, just this wrist shot. Look at the traffic in front. Perfetti's there. Walker's there.
The Jets were in the way as well, trying to prevent anything from happening as Luke Chen protects the puck. Morrissey back on the ice, back to 5-on-5, but Faksa moves it. Shot for Toropchenko, and there's another one.
The net. Now here's the pass. Luke Chen's got it. D to D. That should be an easy play. And look at Dylan DeMello. Goes right by him. And now here's the play. Bang, bang, bang. Luke's trying to make up for it. Goes out to try and block it. And it gets by him. And when he's trying to block it, you can see Connor Hellebuyck got no chance. And there's no Connor Hellebuyck on the bench. You know my opinion on that.
Yeah.
But if it gives them the best chance to win Game 7, Connor Hellebuyck feels more comfortable in the dressing room.
Fed ahead. Niederreiter is there. Appleton moves it. Fowler has a look from the corner. Back up top. Pion. One-timer to Mesnikov. And the Jets score! Niederreiter at the doorstep to ensure the puck went over the line. And Winnipeg is within 3 with 11:06 to go in the third.
For the Winnipeg Jets, and there hasn't been a whole lot after the first period, after it was 1-1. Here's a shot by Nemestikov, squeak, squeak, squeak. And Niederreiter has to make sure that that goes in. That might have stopped before going over the line. Niederreiter makes sure. There's Niederreiter, dives in. He's going to get credit for that one. Shot by Nemestikov is deflected by Perfetti.
Ehlers waits. Pion takes it. Morrissey. Connor decides not to shoot. Perfetti across. Velarde trying to force it home, but it stayed out. Binnington with a great effort.
Get it up and over the goalie's pad on this play. Here's the pass across Velarde. He just directs it towards the net. And Binnington gets that right pad down to make the save.
Great save there. Velarde's so good down low.